Hey everybody, Tony Mejia here on the Wager Talk YouTube channel. Wishing you a happy Friday. We're going to talk a little WNBA in this video as the league is up and running with a lot of attention being cast its way this opening week. And what we found out through watching Caitlin Clark through her first two games is that the WNBA is a lot tougher than a lot of you probably gave it credit for, because she's struggling mightily. The Indiana Fever have been handed their hat in consecutive games to start off 0-2, and she'll be all right. And the league will gain popularity because there are a lot of talented players in this league, as many of you are finding out. Before we get into this free play on the Seattle Storm Minnesota Lynx game for Friday night, I want to remind you that at sportsmemo.com, we're going to have a couple of promotions that you can take advantage of. On Friday, it's Customer Appreciation Day. Bunch of handicappers are giving out $5 packages, so go ahead and tap into that. And we also have a special 7 days of any sport of your choice for $49. So basically, you can pick WNBA, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, and all you'll pay for a full 7 days of handicapping plays is $49. So that breaks down to $7 a day. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the Lynx and the Storm. These two teams met in Seattle to open the season. So this is a bit of a home and home. And in that first contest, Seattle was a 7.5-point favorite. They have a new super team with a big three in play, as Skylar Diggins-Smith and Nneka Ogwumike have joined forces with leading WNBA returning scorer Jewell Loyd to try and lift the Seattle Storm to new heights after they really fell off last season following Sue Bird's retirement and Breanna Stewart leaving to join the New York Liberty. So the Storm should be revitalized, but in that opener, they were trounced pretty soundly by these Minnesota Lynx. They held Jewell Loyd, who averaged 24.7 points per game last year, to just 10 points on 3 for 19 shooting. Skylar Diggins struggled too. Only Ogwumike was pretty solid. She finished with nearly a double-double. But basically, it was the Lynx that took control of that game. After trailing following the first quarter, they led at the break by a point. They led going into the fourth quarter by 3, and then won the fourth 20-10, clamping down on Seattle. Head coach Noelle Quinn basically said that the Storm have a ton of pieces, but they're a new team and they'll have to come together through some adversity. Seattle, because of preseason expectations, are a 1.5 to 2 point favorite on the road at Target Center. And maybe it's because I just watched the Timberwolves spank the defending champion Denver Nuggets, but I'm not riding against the home team at Target Center anytime soon. And that includes the Minnesota Lynx. So we're going to expect Minnesota to win outright in this contest for our free play. And the total here is, again, at 162.5, 163. In game one of this first matchup that we just saw between these teams, it was 164.5, and came in under the posted total at 153 combined, as the Lynx won 83-70. And again, both teams were pretty raw in terms of starting out without much chemistry. They each committed 17 turnovers and combined shot 8 for 33 from three-point range. But it was the Storm that was the big culprit there. They shot just 1 for 9. I think they will be better. I mean, look, they've got so much talent on that team, and we've seen Arike Ogunbowale from Dallas really struggle offensively. Obviously, Caitlin Clark isn't doing what she wanted to do right out of the gate. So the defense is intense immediately in the WNBA, it seems, and the girls haven't hit their flow yet. So I would actually go ahead and ride the under here as well. That's my lean, but since shooting percentages probably will tick up a little bit and the pace was there to get to the over in game one, I'm going to go ahead and stay away from that and just ride Minnesota. Again, this is a Lynx team that did make the WNBA playoffs last year. They got knocked off 2-1 by the Connecticut Sun, and added a couple of pieces. Courtney Williams, who's on her fourth team in 4 years, she had 14, 5, and 7 assists in that opener. And in her third team in 3 years, Alana Smith, she had a career high 22 points. So those two have hit the ground running. They're joined Kayla McBride, one of the better guards in the WNBA, and Napheesa Collier, who's been one of the better front court standouts for years and had 20 and 12 in that opener. So it's really going to be a good matchup here between Collier and Agumuke in that front court. I think it'll be a much closer game. Seattle was able to hang around despite their lack of consistent shooting at home in that opener, and I think they'll do the same here. But again, I like Minnesota's finishing kick and the fact that they're at home and the fact that you're getting a point and a half or two. So we're going to ride the Lynx to sweep this home and home over the Seattle Storm as our free play. Once again, I want you to like and subscribe these videos so we can keep bringing them to you free of charge here at Wager Talk TV, and you can help us out by helping us grow in popularity. Once again, take advantage of our wonderful promotions going on at Sportsmemo. Check out Wager Talk and all their handicappers and deals, and get into your sports weekend with some profits and make some money this weekend. Build up your bankroll. You can visit me at sm.buzz/TDN to check out my free picks and all my packages that I'll have available. So have a winning weekend, everybody. A happy Friday. For Wager Talk TV, I'm Tony Magbegor.